Hey guys, it's Amy Skinner. I wanted to show you a quick run through of my video library because I've added a bunch of new stuff. I think it's a really nice collection of what I consider what every horse person needs to be excellent with horses. And I created this library as I was teaching clinics and going around and helping people to be a very comprehensive view of the things that were getting people hung up. So let me actually just show you into this library. Okay, so you're on my website right now, amyskinnerhorsemanship.com, and you can click on course library. So if you're already signed up, this is where you'd log in. If you wanted to sign up, this is where you can do that. But the library has multiple categories. So start here tells you a basic framework of what the work is, how to use this. We go over the philosophy, the training scale, how to structure a schooling session, understanding how the basics lead to higher up stuff, how to video your work, because in the community, we actually have, where is it? I actually have a community in the second tier where you can post your videos for my personal commentary, which is super helpful. So you can keep up working with me year round if you're just going to a clinic or if you have a tricky horse and you don't have anyone to help you in your area. I have people from all over the world in there. So that's where your getting started stuff happens. There's a husbandry section, which I love because that's very near and dear to my heart. Everything from how to pet your horse to how to set up their living. One of my favorite parts of this library is all of the collaborations I've been able to do. So I have Fear Memories in here with Temple Grandin. Alicia Harlov gave us a really nice presentation on forage grains and starches. I've got Christina Klein in here talking to us about how to set your horse up for the farrier, basics of first aid, which is a fantastic video with Cindy Hartzell. She's a vet. Really fantastic stuff in there. And of course, the all of that is very important to your horse's well-being. And the groundwork section got a lot of good stuff in there too. And I'm constantly adding stuff in here. So I've got leading, beginning backing, ground tying, leading two horses together, how to use a flag, um, trailer loading, things to do with your horse in the winter are categories that I really like. I've got an in-hand section. And this has what I see a lot of people missing when they go straight to courses and learning material that is a bit above their level. This seeks to fill in a lot of those gaps as well as teach you how to do in-hand work. So how to handle your gear tactfully, how to fit your cavesson, and then of course we go all the way into actual in-hand work. And I'm always adding sections. So last year I spent a pretty hard winter in Wisconsin, and so I came up with this section of how you can keep your horse working and fit in the winter. I have a writing section, so there is a lot of good stuff in here too. I have it broken down into sections. So there's concepts, seat development. So there's videos there on how to develop your seat and things to understand for having a really good seat. Ridden gymnasticizing exercises. So how to ride a corner. A lot of things that I think are mystical and mysterious to a lot of people. Like what is a half halt and how do you ride a corner? How do you create good hands? That sort of thing, transitions. And then, of course, handy skills like opening a gate and ponying another horse in there. So this is a very comprehensive library with a lot of different categories, what I consider every horse needs to know. And there's need to knows. This is one of my favorite sections. So I put a lot of thought into this section, how to change a tire, trailer safety considerations, trailer safety stuff like the temperature inside the trailer and more. Again, I got to collaborate with my friends Justin and Tori from Four Hooves Large Animal Services. They're fantastic. Tying inside the trailer, checking the air tire pressure, hooking up a gooseneck trailer. I'm gonna put more in here, but essential skills that horse people need to know. This is my favorite section by far, the human development. I've got it divided into two categories, mindset and psychology and mobility and fitness. So in mindset and psychology, I've got Steve Peters in here talking about optimizing learning. Writing anxiety, there's an audio hypnosis you can download. And then in mobility and fitness, we've got videos on postural work, nervous system and balancing work, vestibular work. I've got Catherine McCrum from Felden Fit. She works with the Ritters a lot, and she's really, really fantastic. And she gives us a really nice Felden Fit series of exercises. I've just started adding in these mobility and strength foundations with David Stickler. So I'm always approaching in this video library, what do people need to be really excellent at riding? Or what are their struggles coming from? And what is a skill set that they don't have that I can fill in? So I put a lot of work into this video library and filming case studies. There's a lot of work with me working with horses in there. But of course, I'm always reaching out to people who are experts in their field to see if they can bring in information that can help us and help me help you as riders. So um, the mid on yeah, of course, we've got case studies and lessons in here. So those are horses that I have worked with that are rehabs or have trouble. So it's a very comprehensive view of horsemanship, and I we go into a lot of depth into all these categories. So I put a lot of thought into this. I think it's a really good tool for a pretty low price point for you to have access to really grow and develop. If you don't have somebody that you can trust in your area, or you just want extra support, or you're trying to learn that middle tier. If we click on the sign up now, this middle tier here, the self-carriage tier, comes with that community, so you can get in and get to the Q&As. You can ask questions anytime. You can post an unlimited amount of videos for review and for support. And then, of course, if you just want the videos, you can go in hand. And if you would like to do a comprehensive lesson plan, then you can go Schoolmaster. So hope you enjoyed that.